Right?
I promise we will get through.
All right, we have to. But I think we have some snow closings as well on delays at the bottom of your screen. We'll have that for you throughout our broadcast.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good chance of a snow day for a lot of kids across the region tomorrow morning. My kids are already pretty excited about that. And it's the best of both worlds for the kids. They were outside in short sleeves on the playgrounds today.
They got all the energy out in the warmth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tomorrow bundled up in the snow, but possibly with a snow day. So a great week to be a kid. Not so great if you're a grown-up. We had a great day today, but tomorrow anyone that's got to drive in this mess, anyone that has to shovel this mess, as Stephanie just told us, it is going to be a mess outside as heavy wet snow blankets the area through the morning commute hours tomorrow. Let's get you right into it. We'll start off with a look at Storm Scan 3, which is not showing much of anything right now, although you can see this is a fast-moving system. Some precipitation has already made it into western Pennsylvania. This will get in overnight. The good news about a fast-moving system is it will get out pretty rapidly as well. It's not going to be around through tomorrow into tomorrow night. This is a pretty quick-hitting system, looking like 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. with the worst of that coming kind of in the middle. So that's what we're looking at timing-wise with this storm. It's really getting its act together here with heavy snow blanketing the Indianapolis area over toward Cleveland right now, and it's headed our way. This is going to just intensify even more once it moves off the eastern seaboard and starts to draw moisture from the Atlantic Ocean. It'll throw that back along the coast, and some convective banding will set up. And banding is always a wild card with these kind of systems. That's where you can get those intense snowfall rates of up to 2 inches per hour, and that could last for 2 or 3 hours plus. Temperatures right now still very warm, still pretty amazing that we could be talking about 6+ inches of snow here when it's 57 degrees in Philly, 61 in Millville. Records fell all across the region today, but the cold is already starting to come in, and temperatures will crash rapidly tonight. By the time the precip begins, lightly at 3 a.m. as a bit of a mix or some rain down to the south. We're already seeing temperatures sub-freezing in the Lehigh Valley. Still in the upper 30s in Philadelphia, but as the storm comes in, temperatures will drop rapidly, and snow will start by 5 a.m. in the city as temperatures drop into the low 30s. It's cold enough aloft for that snow to fall. Now, at the onset, the first couple of inches may melt when they hit the roads, piling up on the grass. But as this intensifies, as these bands set up, we will see that snow pile up even on the roads, and temperatures crash into the 20s by 8 a.m. We start to see that change over down the shore between 8 and 9. And by 10 a.m., it's snowing everywhere, continuing through about 11 and then gradually tapering from noon to 2 from west to east. So your snow timeline text-wise, if this makes it easier to see for you, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. snow, rain and sleet arrives depending on where you are. The heaviest is 5 to 10 a.m. Then between 10 and 2, we start to see that taper from west to east. Jackpot zone with this storm is where the cold air gets in earliest, and that's the Lehigh Valley, Upper Bucks, Montgomery counties, Berks County into northern New Jersey. 8 to 12 inches of snow expected there. Philadelphia 4 to 8. I'm liking 6 or 7 for the city. I think that sounds pretty reasonable right now, and then lower amounts as you head down toward the shore points and the Delaware beaches. But as we just said, this is heavy wet snow, clings to tree branches and power lines, and while the first couple of inches may melt on the roads, those intense snowfall rates up to 2 inches per hour in the bands will cause it to pile up even on main roads. We may even have the possibility for some thunder snow as we head through tomorrow in those heavier bands. It's almost like when you get a thunderstorm, it's going to be pouring snow virtually, and that means very, very low visibility. Then once the winds pick up in the afternoon, wind chills drop into the teens and single digits, and the wind could lend itself to increased power outages with the weight of that snow on the branches and lines. The good news, if there's any good news here, is that we rebound over the weekend. We're back to above average temps, and the snow should melt pretty quickly. But this is a good old-fashioned snowstorm. Looks like a 6 to 12 inch swath all up and down the East Coast. So no matter where you're headed, it's going to be a mess tomorrow.
We're ready.